Today we're going to take a look at creating an incident in the Maximo 7.5 Health, Safety, and Environmental Manager solution. We've logged into a dashboard now with the HSE analytics represented on here. You can see the different portal sections. You've got performance, you've got the average incident time frames, the incident by type. If you hover over on the dashboard on some of these different pie shapes, you can see that these are the operational and pending incidents. You can look at the incident resolution time. All this is displayed on the dashboard for you. You can look at the incidents by location. So if you hover over there, you can see what location you're talking about, or you can look at it in a list view where it comes up in column format, and quickly and easily get back to the graphical view by clicking on the button. And then the last thing down at the bottom is a incident by status. So hovering over that, you can see the new and pending statuses of these different incidents. So that's the dashboard and a representation of counts and things like that at a glance. We're going to go over to the HS&E Manager tab now, where you have more of your details of your incidents and your assignments and your inbox messaging and incident investigations and what's the status is there, or outstanding actions by owner. Hovering over there tells you whose bucket are these incidents in, what's the status of that. Clicking on them can bring up the details for those incidents. We'll go back to the Start Center and now begin to look at actual the safety management applications and the different applications that you can get to in the system, as well as some different types of charting and metric reports in the dashboard. And all that is configurable in Maximo 7.5. We're going to go to the self-service view to create a service request. So an incident starts out as a service request. It knows who is logged into the system and shows the pertinent information of their email and attached users. We're going to click on a value. You can filter that down by the logged in person's equipment that's assigned to them, or you can look at all the equipment in the system and set a filter on that list. So we'll just type in pump here, set the filter, and it returns all the different pumps in the system. We'll select one to create a incident for as a service request starting out. You can see the different accounting information or priorities. We can click on classification and classify these as an environmental health and safety issue. You can also put in a short summary, such as a fluid leak, or you could use the more extensive hyperlink area to the HTML area to go in and assign images or colors, or really to dress up that message if need be. So we'll just put a description in here now. And go over to the attachment section, and if you needed to attach a drawing, you could easily click on the attached file, go to browse out to your floor plans, click on a floor plan to attach it so that you can see where that work needs to take place. And the last step here is just to go in and do a submittal. So we're submitting that service request. It's going to fall into a queue. You can see that the service request is created, and you can go into either view those details, create another request. We're actually going to return to the Start Center and turn this service request into a incident. Okay, so now we've created a service request. What we're going to do now is go into the system and open that service request and establish an incident create an incident from that service request. So if we filter to our service request, you see our fluid leaking. We'll click on the record to open it up. And you can see our information that we had filled out. Now we've got some other information that we can fill out, looking at the internal priority and assigning it to service groups. So we're going to set an internal priority and assign it to the facility service group, and then maybe even a type of service that it is. We can assign those values as well. So this is a repair, or even select a vendor if this goes to an external vendor. In this case, we're going to keep this internal, so we'll just cancel the vendor list. We don't need to. We're going to handle this internally, and click Save. Now the updates to the assignment of the service request has been saved. We can go in and actually have some actions in the action pull down to apply to the service request, but we're going to go ahead and create an incident from it. You can create a change order, work order, those other items, but in this example we're going to create an incident. So an incident was created. You saw the message at the top. We're going to go into the incident now to actually open it up. Filter for our incident and open the record. You can see some other tabs at the top now. So we're going to go into the activities tab, and you can see the the activities that need to be performed on this incident, and tracking the schedule, target and start, and even estimated duration. So these fields over to the right, we can say this is going to be 5 hours, or tracking other target start dates or times. And then go over to the details, to where you can select predefined solution details that would fill in some information if it's some of the repetitive items that you do, or you can type in some information there, as well as track your communications that go on, emails, phone conversations regarding this incident. And then also record your specifications. So if you get out there and evaluate the seal was within tolerance, you can locate it there, or you can create a new type of specification by picking from the list. Maybe you can see some of the ones in here were did an injury occur, or do we need to authorize hazardous cleanup. So once you have that, you can save that incident, and now you've created a service request. We've converted that into an incident, and you can return now to your analytics page.